to the Design Thinking for Developer series, where we go beyond code to build things that actually make sense to real users. In our last episode, we talked about empathizing the users, seeing the world through their eyes. But empathy alone isn't enough. Today, we take the next step, define, where we figure out what problem we are really solving, not just what someone wrote in the ticket. Let's dive in. You get a Jira ticket saying add search functionality to product catalog. So you add a search bar. Job done, right? But a week later, users still complain they can't find what they are looking for. So was the real problem search didn't exist? Or was it that users need a better discovery? This is why the define step is in design thinking matters. If you frame the wrong problem, your best code still fails. The define step helps you turn messy user feedback, observations, and gut feelings into a single sharp focused question. What exactly is user struggling with? And why does it matter to them? You're not solving it. You're not picking your UI colors. You're just clarifying the real pain point like a detective. Let's take an example. You have a ticket. The ticket says, show a loading spinner on login. But during empathy, you saw that users try to log in quickly during their meetings. Often assume it failed if it takes more than 2 seconds. Now, if we define a problem, the problem is user needs a clear feedback while logging in because delays make them think it failed. Now, instead of just adding a spinner, you might show a progress message and clear error messages if any errors. Same task, smarter solution, all because you define the real issue. Requested features are not always the real problems. Let's say your project manager creates a ticket saying add sorting to the dashboard table. So you add a clickable header with ascending or descending toggle. Looks clean, works well, but user still complains. I can't find what I need. You dig deeper and realize user only cares about latest entities. They just want recent errors or open tickets. That's when you realize you solve the ask feature, but not the real problem. Support agents need a quick way to view most recent high priority items because they are handling urgent tickets under time pressure. Now, instead of just sorting, you can add a quick filters for recent or urgent. Maybe show priority badges. Even better, show a default view optimized for urgency. When you define a problem properly, you unlock better, simple solutions, not just functional ones. Here is a simple format you can use. User needs what? Because why it matters. Example, frequent users need faster access to past invoices because they reuse them often in reports. A good problem statement should feel like a goal, not a task. Developers love solving problems. It's what we do. But if the problem is unclear, we build solutions that don't land. It's like writing a perfect function for the wrong input. You don't need hours of research. Just slow down and ask, wait, what is this really about? So remember, listen to what user says, but dig for what they mean. Use problem statements to anchor your code decisions. Before your next sprint, try this with your project manager or team. Ask some questions. What problem are we really solving? What pain does this feature remove? What does success feel like to the user? and let me know the results in the comments. Thank you for watching.